What's up guys, you're welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll show you how to make this dress. So let's get started. So the first thing is to fold your fabric into 4 places, so you have 4 layers, and then you take the desired length of your dress. So for the top part of the dress I'm using 34 inches, and then I added 2 inches to it, so I have 36 inches. So on this part I'll take my shoulder measurement divided by 2. I have 7.5, and then I'll add ½ inch to it, so I have 8 inches altogether. And then on this line I'll take 9 inches for my armhole, so I'll mark 9 inches here, and then I'll draw a line here like this. I'll connect this line down to this place. And then on this line, I'll take my bust measurement divided by 4. So I have 9.5. And then I'll add 2.5 inches to it. So it's your bust measurement divided by 4 plus 2.5 inches. And then I'll connect my bust line down to the end of the dress. On this part, I'll take my armhole curve. So I'll place my tape here, and then I'll mark 1 inch. And then I'll draw a curved line from here down to this place. And then on this part, I'll take my shoulder slant. So I'll mark ½ inch. And then I'll connect this line down to my ½ inch measurement. And then I'll go ahead and cut. For the neckline, I'll use 3.5 inches for the width. So I've marked 3.5 inches. And then for the back depth, I'll use 1.5 inch. For the front depth, I'll use 4 inches. So I'll mark 4 inches here. And then I'll connect the line. On this part, I'll draw a curved line like this for my back neckline, and then draw a curved line like this for my front neckline. And then I'll cut the back neckline and my shoulder slant. And then you separate the back from the front. And then you cut the front neckline. For the back part, I'll make a 7 inches slit. And then I'll cut. For the sleeves, you fold your fabric into 4 places, and then you take the desired length of your sleeve. For mine, I have 23 inches, and then I added 5 inches to it because I want my sleeve to be really long. And then on this part, you take 6 inches. And then you connect this line, you draw a curved line from here, and then connect it to your 6 inches. And then on the bottom part, you take your wrist circumference divided by 2. For mine, I have 4 inches. And then I'll add 5 inches to it. Or I'll add 6 inches to it. And then I'll connect this line down to this place. And then I'll go ahead and cut. After cutting, you notch this part. The next thing is to go ahead and hem the sleeves. So after hemming both sleeves, we'll mark 4 inches away from the hem. So you place your tape here and then you mark 4 inches. And then you rule a line here like this. And then you take your elastic. You get the measurement around your wrist circumference. And then you're going to sew this elastic on the wrong side of the sleeve. And then you're sewing on this line. For the dress, you go ahead and join the shoulders together with the right sides facing each other. So after joining the shoulders together, I went ahead to cut facing for this back slit. So you place your facing on the slit like this. With the right sides facing each other, you go ahead and sew from here down to this place. So the next step is to take your sleeve. You take the notched part of your sleeve. With the right sides facing each other, you go ahead and pin it to the shoulder line. And then you go ahead and sew the sleeve to the dress. So after joining the sleeves to the dress, you go ahead and join the sides of the dress. You pin the armholes together. And then you sew from the sleeve down to the end of the dress. And then I'll take the front part like this. I'll fold it into 2. So here's the front part. And then I'll mark 5 inches from the bottom. So I'll mark 5 inches here like this. And then I'll draw a slant line down to this place. And then I'll go ahead and cut. So the front part is shorter than the back part. So for the lower part of the dress, I've gone ahead to cut out this long piece of fabric measuring 3.5 inches long. And then you can use the desired length that you want. And then I'll go ahead and pleat it to the dress. With the right sides facing each other, you go ahead and sew the edges together. You sew it together. And so you notch the midpoint of the dress. You also notch the midpoint of the lower part. And then you pin the both notched parts together. You pin them right sides facing each other. And then you go ahead and pleat the entire pieces to the bottom of the dress. For the neckline, I'll use my bias tape to fold it in. And then I'll sew my button on one side and sew the button loop on the other side. Lastly, you go ahead and hem the bottom of your dress. And that's it. So here's the dress. Please like and share this video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not. I love you for watching. Thank you.